and let's go. Oh, suck. So it doesn't look bad at all.
When you come back, I'll take me 3 games. I'll go get lunch because I'm not waiting that long.
Well, I've got to be back at past, so.
Avatar, and that's new Avatar.
Oh, and they're showing all the new Avatar on Nickelodeon over there. Okay.
I want to get
Nice.
new Avatar. How do we get it?
I don't know. We're going to have to find. I'll do some Googling. Here's the Pokemon Open, aka the World Cup, or the Nationals. Giant Catan.
See, I've watched those kids play. I can see stuff they won't. And then I'm like,
So you're an advanced Catan player now.
no. When they're playing Pokemon, I'm like, you should.
This is King of Tokyo, hey? King of New York. There's King of Tokyo. What are you saying?
I'm saying when I was watching them play Pokemon, I'm watching them and he does like 5 stupid moves in his turn.
T-shirt
like,
terrorist?
Why? What are you doing?
Was it Warehouse?
Yes, I'm playing this.
Knives and swords. Nib! Have you tried riding with this? Have you, like, it's weird. Pokemon. And Yu-Gi-Oh! And Story Cubes and Zombie Dice.
I still say I want to get back into Pokemon.
No. Culture Collective and the Blade Lady. They sell funky pillows.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, very funky.
And nice skulls. Swords. Soon the whole geek community is going to be like, do you have a sword? Yes. No, it's in my cane. Hey, he's changed. You doing a cosplay today? Because you weren't dressed like that yesterday.
Yeah, but I can't do a cosplay. I'm not one. Yeah.
Oh, is there nobody helping you?
Yeah, she is, but she can't really do a lot of stuff.
Very, very cool swords. Oh, you've got a new one. I didn't see this one yesterday. Sorry, kids. Oh, I didn't see it. Does it open? Does it open? Or am I going to break it? Okay.
Oh, you just broke it. I should carry this one around. No, I did put my one. That's my sword.
Is this yours? No, that one's yours.
That's my.
Yeah, you can stick it in. You've got a very square outfit, so it does suit it. It's going to slide. You need to tie a little bit tighter.
That's what this sword is better because it's got one of those ribbon thing and it's easier to put it in.
So do you sell this online as well?
Yeah, I only sell one.
Oh, you only sell online, so you come here for expos? Because there are a lot of comments on that when I posted. Everyone was like, I want it. So I was like, it's at Icon. Then they said, where at Icon? I said, in the stalls.
Cool.
Anyway. What's the website?
Okay. I don't have a website. Just scan that to get to the online store though.
Okay, so if you scan that, you'll see the online store.
Why is this a camera? Are you
Yeah,
pretty cool?
I'm doing the... Oh, we've left out... Oh, no, we haven't left out them. Student brands, sales management sorted. Okay. Oh, we like Forever Odd.
Hello.
They have very cool stuff.
How have you been?
I'm good. Oh,
We're getting new
my
stuff.
pictures are gone. I'll have to buy them bigger.
Yeah, you'll just have to.
That's fine. I sent them to the wife, and she's like, yes, they look cool. Have you asked them to put into the box? And I said, yes, I know. We're putting them in next one.
So,
No, because we've already paid for something
see
this
that-
this box.
yeah.
So we can only pay for one item per box. So,
You see Murphy's Law.
but we are. We've got your cards. We've got your website. We're watching you.
She said you were
But I like your new art. I want to decorate my office with that.
We've got you want to these. We've got. I don't know if you've been at Abby there at the Artist Alley. She's publishing 2 books. Well, she's got 2 published. And
Oh.
the third one's coming out. So we're doing a cover art to help. So we're doing these on road signs.
Road signs. I've stolen a few of these in my life.
Exactly. So these are all chromatic, signs.
How does it? Oh, there you go.
So it's cool. It's interesting.
No, that is very nice.
Fits into the genre. Some new merchandise for David. Some new merchandise from Linton there.
Yeah, I saw it. I saw it yesterday.
Modern dragon stuff.
I know. It's so cool that dragon that was blowing out candles and melting the cake.
Yes. The logo.
Oh well.
Yeah, no, but listen, contact us.
Definitely. I've got your cards
We're
already.
very
So
interested. So if you want stuff, let us know.
we'll do.
How's the box thing going?
It's actually going quite well.
Growing.
Yeah. No. It had a dip because people have run out of money. But even through the dip, it doesn't affect me.
Exactly.
Because my cost goes down.
Yeah, but the business just goes a bit dormant.
Yeah. But I mean, now it's E3. No games are coming out. There's a lot of lowness and geekness. And then towards October, November, I skyrocket
Games.
again.
We've got our game store as well.
I saw the game at the back.
Yeah. That's also
That was nice. I just didn't have time to get into it.
What we're doing there. So
Yeah.
keep in contact.
Now, I want to
There's
get a
lot of
copy.
There's a lot of potential for selling you a personal one and also
Putting it into the box, the mother load.
Collaboration going. Cool, man. It's good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too. Please don't do that.
Let's go.
I know, but you're doing that and I can't. The silk. Oh, nice. I do like the little goggles on the hats, although I would never wear it. Student brands. This way. Scope X.
Please don't stop and chat this time.
Come on. Official branded Marvel and DC t-shirts. I do like the Harley Quinn, but I'll never wear it. Maybe I should get it for Mom. Central Comics. Doing very well. The Works distribution. The Works, I think they do stuff with plastic. Yes. And Vaseline. The land of gamers. Oh, this is Plantronics. And Comic Critters skewing their Funko Pops. Hey!
Oh, sorry.
Oh, hello.
I'm like walking in a daze here.
This is what you're supposed to do in these places. Pretty. Here's my wallet.
Pretty much. Take it in by the door.
Are you doing okay? Where are you now?
I'm still at Quest.
Oh,
Yes, still there.
okay. How's Kwesi doing?
Good, actually.
What are they starting? Because they're not talking to me.
Starting what?
Because I got told about the FIFA tournament, and then I gave them the whole spec and everything. I helped them make it, and then I heard nothing.
Unofficially, out of the office, I can tell you that is on hold for now.
Why though? It's such a good incentive.
Yeah, there's different things that's coming into play. We also might do something, instead of doing FIFA, we might do something with NBA.
Yeah, but I thought NBA was like a given, and FIFA.
FIFA, EA kind of strong-armed us
Really?
to maybe not.
But FIFA, then why didn't you go PES?
That's also the thing that we're exploring. So for now, there are certain dates that we're going to do stuff on. I'll ask Graham to send you maybe just some updated what's going on type thing, because we have the rights for broadcasting for NBA as well. We have the NBA broadcasting rights, so to do something with NBA Africa is a lot easier.
But is there a market for NBA?
In South Africa, not really. Pushing up into Africa, it's huge. Because NBA Africa, they're also doing a launch something at the Dome and in Rosebank.
Nice.
Like a big thing with celebrities and stuff. No problem.
I hate to interrupt.
Oh, you need me.
One of the computers is blocked for Overwatch.
Blocked.
Yeah, we don't know what to do with the screen, and we can't find Jude.
Oh, then just say it's out of order till you find Jude.
Okay.
Because I won't be able to help you at all.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, man. Sorry, I still got my
No, it's fine. So,
people. Hello.
Going.
Can you?
All right, man. Long time no see.
dragged along.
Dragged along.
Yeah.
Why did you just
I
want to come here?
When I left the house,
got
I
my
turned
leash.
around. He was in the back of the car. So
I'm going for walkies.
I'll ask Graham to send you an updated thing because
I don't mind.
Even I can't exactly tell you what's going on because Graham has moved into more of a marketing role instead of being project manager, so he will know exactly what's going on. But for the time being, FIFA specifically is on hold.
Okay. Well, that's fine with me. I mean, I go where the work is.
Yeah.
And it's not my day job, so I'm not too worried about it. It's just when it takes me out of the country, then I worry.
Look, Nigeria, I don't think is going to happen anymore.
Well, I told him strongly I didn't want to do Nigeria. Because unless you get me a bodyguard...
That's what I told the work as well. And Penguin, from Microsoft's agency, they're going to charge us 800,000 Rand just to ship consoles to Nigeria. That's not even setting up whatever. It's just shipping the consoles, 800,000.
We'll just put a couple in our bag and then just go...
Yeah, so after a while, we actually had to
800,000?
Yeah, so we had to sit back and look at this thing economically.
That's not gonna happen.
It would be great to do this, but not at 3 million for the entire.
Well, my worry is staff. I didn't want you to ship all my staff out there, but I don't have any staff there.
Yeah, no, so there were a couple of things that we had to logically think about, logistically think about, and things just didn't start to make sense. So we're like, okay, let's put that on hold. We can invest that money elsewhere in different tournaments.
The reason I asked you where you were is because I thought, like all the other press, because everybody's just been scattered. It just seems like everybody's moving places.
Yeah. No, I'm still very much there. Things for me became easier after we acquired the rights for ESPN in Africa. So now predominantly I do all the esports writing for ESPN in Africa. So then it became easy instead of me just doing absolutely nothing. Because we had no website. Still have no website. But we have the ESPN esports website. So that's
So at least you can do stuff now.
Yes, at least now I can do stuff. So.
Do you do movie reviews as well? Do you still get invited to those?
Not yet.
Damn. Because I'm still on New Metro side, I'm not on Stukenico side.
Oh,
and every time I email these people, it's like my emails don't get through. I speak to these people, but I meet them and they say, oh no, email me. And then I email them.
No,
I just need the right person because I know what I'm doing is I'm emailing the wrong people. They don't actually know. So who's Tracy?
Tracy. Long hair, also a gaming person, works for Critical Hit.
Crazy Critical Hit side.
Yeah. Because I mean, she does movies.
I thought you were talking about a Tracy and Stukenico, and I'm like, I don't know a Tracy and
She can tell you
Stukenico.
exactly who to speak to.
Okay. I just need that because I'm in on the New Metro. I understand the responsibilities, the embargoes. I'm with it all. I'm missing out on half of the movies. Something's not right here.
If you speak to somebody from Hypertext, I mean Clinton, or Clinton goes.
Yeah, I think Clinton doesn't like me anymore.
Why? What did you do?
I stopped sending him boxes. I sat there and I kept on sending it to him, and then he started complaining about things that didn't make sense.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I can't keep on. I don't mind bad reviews, but I can't keep on sending. He was moaning about the cost of the tissue paper in the box.
Oh, no, you see, that's
the
ridiculous.
tissue paper, you know how much it costs me?
Yeah.
56 cents. And he's saying, stuff the tissue paper and spend more money on items. It's 56 cents!
Yeah,
I'm spending 56 cents on presentation. I need to spend 56 cents on presentation. So, and he mentioned it in every review. So I was just like, off the price list.
No, you'll just have to deal with it. Yeah.
I'm sorry, but I think he's taken offense to it.
Let me run.
Am I wrong, though?
No, it's Clinton. I know, I worked with him for almost a year. I know how he operates. He's still young. He's still
learning.
Yeah.
Anyway, okay. I still feel bad. I still really do feel bad.
No, you shouldn't. You shouldn't. It's Clinton.
I've lost my son too, so we talk too much.
Yeah.
Keep well, please.
Yes, I will get going to send you just an updated.
Oh, I'll find him. There we go. Found him.
There you go. Now I just need to find myself.
Your dog.
My dog and his wife.
This guy. That was actually really important, boy, because I just caught everything he said to me on video, and he didn't even know. And we need to go back soon, so let's make it more fun.
You wasted a lot of time.
I'm sorry. Here is Samsung. Samsung are doing cool stuff. Have you seen what they're doing here? So you can play Overwatch online. You can play Call of Duty. You can play on a really huge screen, but that's got a Xbox, but anyway, you can play Tomb Raider, or they've got a racing game now, or you can sit down on an Xbox and play FIFA. Okay, why?
And they have blood testing.
It's not blood testing, it's donating blood. So I actually might come here. After lunch, I might come give some blood. So you can give blood at Icon. They don't only take money as entrance fee, you can put in blood. Oh no. Please don't tell me it's about a Tekken tournament.
It's not about a Tekken tournament, no, it's about a pre-launch activation where you guys running the keyboards at the moment.
Oh yeah, well,
Yeah. Has he,
I didn't even know he got prepped.
Yeah, he's been prepped, he's all good. I've been using his phone as a stopwatch, but he's running on power. Do you have a power bank for him to use or something?
I do in the car.
If you can organise
Yes, I'll get it to him. What phone does he have?
He just said if we can ask about something like that.
I'll get it.
Thanks so much for your help.
Okay. And then, panels. What? I didn't mean to interrupt your conversation.
No, it's cool.
Sorry.
Hello.
I'm actually just doing a video tour. So I was talking to myself.
In the video, yeah.
Hello.
And sometimes people see it and sometimes people don't. So someone just came up to me and told me some private stuff. And I'm like, okay, I better edit that out.
No, we were talking about he can't donate blood because he's not been in a relationship for longer than 6 months. It's still a new relationship.
So there's no chance of STDs.
No, there's a depends on the goal. Enjoy.
See, I have to cut that out. That too. And then there's a super awesome Tekken tournament going on over here.
The one with where she just gets on her haunches and
She like spins down and but it doesn't knock down. It's like,
How are you going to put the controller people on an Xbox from a PlayStation?
no, that's not how it works.
so we're over there. So
Perfect, thank you. Because I was walking around trying to find this open screen and I'm like, you can't, because someone's going to play PlayStation, you're going to swap them to an Xbox halfway.
No. There's no Xbox stuff happening.
Okay,
Yeah, we're all good.
just wanted to check that. Do you want me to start? Has he registered everybody? Okay. I got it working. What I wanted to ask you was what this is, but I didn't want you to explain it to me once and then not the second time.
I get it.
I know you're making that. Is that what you're making?
Yes.
But now, can anybody just come and sit and make stuff?
Yeah, that's why that's
For free.
Come on, man.
For free?
There's police cars, snow princesses, and cylindrical people.
The Snow Princess.
But now-
is fantastic.
Can they take the stuff at home and carry on there? But is it a packet? Is it online?
Packet, and you see these little cards here? Basically, there's a QR code on there that takes you to Canon's website for all their print stuff. So you can download this stuff and do it, like, period. So
And then Canon just wants you to print forever.
basically, you
Yeah,
get
but
the
you get
gist.
to build really cool things.
Oh, no.
And they make something.
My son was doing this last night. He was doing Minecraft people.
Yeah.
Well, you want to go to a verified website. You can't just go to Pinterest.
Well, that's it. And sometimes he's just looking and then doing it himself, like drawing his own to try and make it. And we did not find you. You needed bigger signage.
I'm so sorry.
So, well, that's...
Going to complain.
No. Well, that's why they're recording.
Being misrepresented.
No, I'm going to make this video tonight and post it. And it's got all the different stands in it so people can know what to come here tomorrow to do. Okay, so Canon. No, I just have my own little YouTube channel that I like making videos for.
Well, would you mind if I followed your YouTube channel?
Yeah, I wouldn't. I've got a card.
Like and subscribe.
No, I'm not that problem. I do mainly Pokemon Duel videos. so mobile ones, because I'm really good at that game. So I like putting the advice in there for that.
Like showing off how good I am.
It's not a show off. Like I'm watching other people, and some of them really suck.
You're just like, dude, just.
And I sit there, and I'm watching his game. I'm like, no, don't. Oh, you did it. So I thought, you know what? I can't complain if I don't make my own content.
No, that's true. The thing is, I wanted to start my own YouTube channel, but then I realized, like, I've got to I've got to see who I'm going to target, because I mean, like, I like doing all these things, and kids are going to like watch because I'm doing, like, you know, I'm secretly a child inside, but then I'm going to like be like swearing with all colors of the rainbow.
Oh yeah, that's the problem.
Yeah,
but then you have to mark your channel as over 18 and.
Or R-rated.
YouTube is very insensitive. That's why they're having such joy.
You should really sort out your language issue.
That's true. This is also, you're right. You see, the man comes with the option. You know, being raised Irish, it's there.
But we understand you. You can't be Irish.
Well, I'm moving there in about 2 weeks, so I'm gonna be like, no, it's crazy because I was speaking to the one guy and he was like, we're going to watch the pubs, go to the Meadow, and I'm like, what? He's like, we're going to go to the pub and then going to the Meadow, and I'm like, okay, I get the pub, but why are you going to the Meadow? And he's like, to go check on my cows, and I'm like, why are you inviting me to these things? Like, how could this be entertaining?
Oh, yes. Meadows.
Well,
I'm more on the bovine side.
Listen, we own a pub in Ireland, but that's like not like, oh wow, of course you do.
It's kind of like owning like a cafe with drinks, and it has to be on the corner.
Exactly right. Actually, ours is railroad themed, and we're nowhere near a railroad. It's like kind of pretentious, if you ask me.
So if you'd like to follow us into the...
no, that's it. I just did.
Oh,
I was wondering why it's a question.
Done.
I realized.
So I just edit that.
contact for me, so that works.
That's fine. It's fine. I got what you were doing. So, and that's it. And I filmed you doing that. So I can just edit that part explaining what you were doing.
And once again, I am showing you
The tower. Well, I'll send my son here after his game. He's playing board games now, but he's done enough to qualify. So he's probably going to sit here and do this.
You can help us cut out, because my boss came by and was like, are you only here? And I'm like, I'm sorry, Senpai.
Just we have to do it one day.
I've got other jobs to do.
No, he might go through that. And
Yeah, go for it. It'll make us look better.
no, good, excellent. I'm going to send him.
Just be like, son, you're going to do a humanitarian thing that's going to be
You've got to send me.
I'm bringing the card.
awesome.
I've got cards. Now I'm recording. Because I've been going.
Get out of your shop.
I've been going to each stall and just finding out what they do.
Yeah.
And I've just found this gem.
What Creative Park?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's canon.
Oh, I haven't.
I only just nailed them. So,
I've only just seen it now.
dude, have you seen the castle?
Yeah, I'm
Are they
gonna.
building
Well, Richard doesn't know it's there. He's gonna quit the board games and go there.
Cool.
He's already qualified, so.
Dude, we've seen the dinosaurs, seen everything.
No,
so
it
next
doesn't-
year's theme is dinosaurs. Next year's icon theme is dinosaurs because we want to try and tie into Jurassic World 2
And Monster Hunter.
and Monster Hunter. Is that coming out next year?
Yes.
Fucking yes.
At E3, they had a huge dinosaur coming through, or a huge monster.
When's it
It
launched?
launches March 18.
Jeez.
So it's like, but what you could do, Pokemon has just failed, hey?
Huh?
The gym's up,
Yeah.
but my promoter keeps on telling me, no, everybody's saying they've uninstalled the application.
Really?
Like
Right.
they're installing the application to add their thing to the gym just to enter the competition. They've uninstalled the application. I'm amazed. He says that it's the majority. It's like 95% of people don't have it on their phones anymore.
Jeez. Okay.
How terrible is that?
Wow.
I like getting information, so
Cool. All right, I'm gonna have
You're
to,
busy. No,
I have
no,
to
no.
run, but thank you.
yes,
How long have you been open? How long have you been doing
2.5 years. Yeah, we launched at Rage not last year, the year before, October.
Yeah.
And we've just been going. So we had a huge peak. Then this March has kind of been slowing down, but that's because people don't have excess income and there's no games. And we noticed the same dip during the middle of the year last year,
Okay.
and then towards the end of the year when the games come out. So it's very video game focused. I know a lot of people that do video games are buying this, but I think it's because the poorer people are the comic books and the models, and we don't really have much of that in here.
Oh, okay, cool.
So I am up and down with that, but it's, you know what, It's a really good idea. People are loving it, and because we're successful, we're doing courier to people's homes, not post office and like Loot Crate. Well, I mean, people are waiting on average 3 months for their Loot Crate. So if you do a subscription, you'll pay with your credit card, you'll pay for 3 Loot Crates before you get 1.
Okay.
And then when you cancel, you'll still get another 3.
Oh yeah.
And here, I also don't do a subscription.
Okay.
You pay,
Yeah.
you get your box.
Fair enough.
That's it.
Yeah.
No, that's it. So then you get a reminder email to say you haven't paid for the next one. Do you want the next one? You just ignore the email if you don't want it, or you say yes, pay, and I want the next one. Then you, for people who are hassled by that, you can buy 3 boxes in advance.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So you can do a NABA Plus,
Yeah.
and it's just 1,200 rand, and then for the next 6 months, you get a box every second month.
My wife's waving a sword at me now. I'm like,
I can't put that in the box. It's too big.
you cut up a lot of bolt-on with that. Yeah, I'm a bit worried
At the same time.
at the same time. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just really busy, so that's why I asked Roxanne to be.
That's good. Because I mean, you hear about like Loot Crate and stuff. And it's like, God, that's so cool. When we get it here, and it's like.
But it's going. I mean, when I say low, I'm talking still hundreds.
Awesome.
So, it's fine, and I don't mind keeping it going. I've got all the contacts with all the people.
Yeah.
People are launching brands through me now, so that I'm glad you took that out. That pixel art over there, that's a South African-made product.
Oh wow. Okay.
There's an artist in Cape Town. The company supported it.
Yeah.
So they come up with the design, and it's little pictures.
Yeah.
And then you stick that in an order, and it makes that picture.
Oh.
So you can have Spider-Man hanging down from your light switch. You can have Batman on your fridge.
Gee, right.
It's.
Okay.
And they launched their product through me. They put it in the boxes, and they said, yeah, you can buy it at these stores in South Africa, and done. Then now it's success.
Do
And
you get your products direct from the distributors, or do you?
yes, and they have to be local.
Oh, I see.
I don't I could get tons of Funko Pops, and I could put them in there, and they'd be great.
Yeah.
But then I'd have to import it myself.
Yes.
Because everybody else here is importing it directly themselves. They're not getting it from a local distributor.
You got to keep your costs down as well. So
It's not costs. I'm not too worried about that.
Okay.
I'm not really doing. Don't tell them, because they hire out of the 4 partners. I'm the one that puts stuff in the box. The other 3 worry about money. I like to keep it South African.
Yeah.
So when there's a local distributor, I will support them.
Okay.
Importing it, I can do it. I can do the costs. I can do the numbers. That's not a problem for me. It's just the fact that they're not local.
Okay.
All the artistry on the t-shirts, the t-shirt I'm wearing underneath this, it was done by local artists.
Oh, is it?
We pay them for their work.
That's good.
So they submit the work to me, I pay them, and I have exclusive rights to their t-shirt for 6 months. After that, they can go sell it to T-shirt Terrorist and everybody else. Go ahead. Because all those artists in Artist Alley, they need money.
Yeah.
So when I pay them for their art, then it works out quite nicely. So that's it. So that's why it's not taking off so fast, because South African gaming, we're here, we have a presence, but we're not as evolved as everyone else. And I'm not going, I want to make money.
Yeah.
I'm saying I want to support South Africa.
That's good.
But I still want to give you cool stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, you know what I should put here? But someone will take it. Is the Kane 6 from Destiny 2, the pre-order?
Oh, okay.
Those are the type of things I'm trying to get into the boxes.
Wow.
But see, now even with that, they gave South Africa a certain number,
Okay.
and they said you're only allowed to use it for pre-orders. So my friend, Jason's my friend at Megarom, he's like, Brian, I've got such a cool thing, I can't give it to you.
Sure.
I'm not allowed to. But he tells me about it,
Yeah.
so I go quickly pre-order my copy because I know I'm going to get. So yeah, that's the relationship I have with these people. So I'm trying to get like Overwatch. The minute there was merchandise, I got it all.
Of course.
So I just need to keep that relationship going,
Yeah.
and it works. Sorry, I went a little bit overboard there, but that's why she talks, because then
No,
it's
it's
a quick.
cool. You know, if someone shows enthusiasm, that's awesome. You know, it's so passionate.
I showed enough.
No, you did. No. Don't take anything away from you. No.
So yeah, what we do is we stick to order,
Yeah.
and we make that many boxes, and then I make a little bit more. These are just the little bit more that didn't get sold.
Yeah.
So we're just making it at the expo. Buy a box, pick something up off the table that you really like the Mario Kart t-shirt, or, oh, I really want that comic book. You can get your box and that, and then you can get into the boxes. No, these are all empty. That's actually all that's left. That's all the stock I have left.
And you've still got to go through the rest of today and tomorrow.
Yeah, well, I'll be sold out. I know I will. I'm always sold out at expos. The only reason we've got a few months back is because there hasn't been any expos.
Okay.
And Geekfest was very cold and wet.
Yeah, we were going to go, and then it just...
Good idea.
The weather that weekend was horrible.
I did sales, but I didn't get sold out. That's the first expo I've gone to that I've never been sold out. But I mean, weather was against me. I was outside. Some stuff got wet.
There's not enough expos in this country, though. I mean, we've got
Well, don't say it too loud, because you can't have too many expos. The minute you get too many, people get saturated by it.
Yeah, I think it's FanCon in April. End of April.
See, it's Cape Town. For me to go to Cape Town was so expensive. I was going because I was going to hit Rage, FanCon, and I was going to stay a little bit later for there's another event there. And I was going, and then they cancelled Rage. And I sat there because I do a promotions company as well. So the people running the PlayStation, the Samsung stand, I've got people at the board games here. I've got people running the Valerian Experience. My people are running, I've got people everywhere. So when I go down to Rage, because PlayStation and Xbox and everybody else want me there, they pay for all the accommodation and everything. So I would have gone down for that and then just gone to all the other expos myself. Then they cancelled Rage. And to send me down there to sell my boxes, I'm already selling it for like this much. I couldn't justify it. Also, would have gone. I would have been there. So.
How long has that been happening?
Geekfest has been happening for 4 years now. Yeah, Kasha started it 4 years ago. See, I know everybody. Kasha, she's in charge of Dark Carnival. She was the owner. They started the idea, got a group together, and started Geekfest.
How are they? How's the attendance?
They were pretty good. This last year was badly attended. Well, people that were there were not happy, but some things happened. Some people dropped them. These things happen. And then this year they were trying to pick up from that with a better venue, but then the weather just...
I remember that weekend was horrible.
So next year, because they haven't have it at the same time, they always have it on Mother's Day, which annoys me a little bit, because I'm also, as an exhibitor, I want to be there on the Saturday, and I don't want to be there on the Sunday. Especially for me, I want out. I'm sold out by the first day. So I don't want to go there on Mother's Day. So next year at the same time, I'm telling you now, everybody's not going to pre-order. They're going to wait and go for their tickets. So...
Does it work attending Geekfest? In your opinion? I mean, I'm a big comic book fan, so...
Are you going to go to Rage and Icon?
I'm really into maybe I'll get it, maybe I like getting back to shit. So, I don't know, would there be a lot of interest?
Geekfest is just market, eh? Okay. They have Robot Wars, and they have a cosplay competition, but it just really stalls. Okay. Whereas Icon here, it's more about playing and learning and running competitions.
Learning styles, everything.
So that's why you'll see such a small stall holding, because that's their focus. You can see, look how much space this takes up, and compared to this. I mean, we're teaching people how to play Overwatch and Call of Duty. We're letting them experience the technology, but teaching them the games. There was supposed to be a Hearthstone competition where we were going to teach people how to play. Icon's more about educating with games. So, in my mind, if I want to go to a festival, is this raining? Oh, it is, damn it. Just thought I'd do this side. Then we can just play.
Is this the same as that other thing? Because it's got the models.
Well, do you want to find out?
Do you guys do wargaming or miniature gaming?
We don't, because it takes too long to paint and...
Okay.
I know.
Wargaming?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So, do you know Star Wars X-Wing?
Yes.
So basically...
We have some stuff.
Yeah, so Fantasy Flight took the best elements of wargaming and actually mixed them together to make Rune Wars the miniatures game.
But you have to paint the models.
Technically, yes, you do. But the models are you can tell what everything is, even from glance value. You don't have to worry about it. You don't have to worry about what the gun is that guy's holding. No, you can see that those are spearmen. You can see that those are undead infantry. You can see that that's a rune golem.
But you can still paint them if you want.
Yeah. So look here. And what's cool is they don't come on spurs or anything like that. They simply just socket and fit in together. So there's a whole painting guide on how to paint. You can see that someone's done the rune golem differently. And how the miniatures come together is simple. You just socket and plug them in. So,
and the price point of this one?
So this is 2,000. If you buy it at Icon, it's going to be 20% off, so that's 1,600. It gives you enough for a 100-point skirmish game, and the combat is simple.
But that's just one side or both sides?
That's both sides. That's this whole thing except for the terrain and the map. You want to try to take a go?
We can try.
Do you want to sit?
Go for it.
This is for you, not me. I don't have time for this.
So, right now we have a pretty gory combat scene. Everyone's about to start killing each other horribly. But you have your rune golem over here, and he's in prime position to try and charge into my skeleton units. So, how the game works is on our turn, we're going to plan out all our units' actions on these dials here. The left dial is our action. The right dial is our, well, basically our modifier for the action. Each character has their own separate dial.
Oh, I can see there.
Yeah.
So this one's this
Or at the bottom you can see over here.
So, like in X-Wing, you would plan your moves, and the opponent doesn't know what they are,
Exactly.
and then they get done.
So I'm thinking, okay, well, he's now going to try and plan a movement of the attack. You have all your iconography over here, but generally how it works is you have your symbols for moving, and you have your symbols for attacking, and a few other ones which let you like rotate your unit around or maybe gain inspiration for that.
So those ones are attack, that one's move,
Yeah.
this one's just...
So yeah. And what's great, and then you have your, on the right hand side you have your modifier, which basically kind of customizes what the left hand side is doing. So for example over here,
So that's...
yeah, that's a charge. You're basically telling your people to move and charge if you do it correctly. The
So
only thing is
like that.
that's cool. The only trouble is the modifier has to match the color. So right now what you're doing is you're doing a melee attack. Unfortunately there's no one in melee with you. So something like this might work.
So like that.
Yeah, so that's my movement, and then I'm doing a charge with that movement.
So that and that.
Yeah, perfect. So yeah, so once we're done planning our attacks, or once we're done planning all our units, we then will go into initiation phase, which is very simple. You can see all our units have a white number at the front. That represents how fast they're going to act in a turn. So if you're planning to do a really heavy attack, it might be slower in the round. So what's cool is once we finish planning,
So that bang just hits.
yeah. Cool. So once we're busy done planning all our stuff, we then go into initiation phase. And initiation is very simple. We just simply go, do you have a 1? Do you have a 2? Do you have a 3? Do you have a 4?
I do have a 4.
You have a 4. Okay. I also have a 4, but because you started the round with the initiative, you get to go first. So you get to activate one of your guys and perform the
this
action.
lady,
Yeah, what you gonna do?
so she charges forward.
Yeah, so she's gonna charge for 3.
No, hold on.
How do you measure?
That's, you'll see, well, that's your speed. You find the correct template and simply place it next to her on the side over there, so it lines up like so. And then all you have to do is move your units along. So she starts in. So that was pretty good.
So you don't have to use a tape.
Don't have to use a tape measure, very straightforward. So my guys are gonna go. My guys are the 4, and I expected you to basically rush me with my rune golem. So I tried to do a melee attack to counter you instead. So my guys are sitting there flailing their arms around.
At nothing.
And yeah, and we just keep going. So do you have any other 4s?
No.
Do you have a 5?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and activate the 5.
The horsemen move forward 3. So
3.
charge 3.
They're gonna move charge 3. So they're gonna charge, and it's just, ooh, I would say that's just enough to beat me. So yeah, you go screaming in and charging into these guys. And what's great about the game is you don't have to look at any other papers for how to work out how the game works. All your abilities and everything you want to know is on the unit card right there. So in this case, because you did a charge attack against me and you met my guys, you now get to do a melee against them.
So that kills them.
Well, no, you have to roll some dice, and what we're hoping for is explosions, or basically these symbols here. So, and then how combat works is very simple. You roll your dice, and then depending on how you build your army, you're going to do more or less damage. Damage is calculated by how many guys or how many trays of infantry are hitting a person. So, in this case, you're doing 1 damage to me, thanks to this symbol here. 1 times 2 trays is going to be 2 damage, essentially. You look at my guys only have armor of 1, which means 2 divided by 1 is still 2, which means 2 damage goes through. Each of these guys can only take 1 damage, which means 2 guys get killed off horribly. And that's combat, essentially, in a nutshell.
And what do these other symbols mean?
So what's cool is certain characters have surges. You can spend these surges in combat to do special effects, such as this over here. If you manage to get 2 surges, you could give them inspiration, so their next attack is going to be even more powerful.
So get 2 of those symbols.
2 of the lightning bolt symbols. You also have these guys. This is accuracy. This will allow you to pick up an individual unit. So, for example, say my archers are being run by a guy carrying a banner and inspiring them. You could instantly target and focus down that guy instead of me just removing guys from my back line first. And then you have panic. Whenever you do something, say for example you charge my guys but you didn't hit my guys in the charge, you essentially exhaust them. Or say for example you try to run away, you get panic tokens. You can then spend panic tokens with that symbol there and give my guys horrible effects, such as making my guys rotate and make them, like for this one I would have to rotate my guys around. And so now all of a sudden you're busy flanking my guys. So it's almost like a morale system in that regard. But that's it. You would do that for every single one of your units, and then once it's done, you'll just simply do it again for the next round.
And then how do you win?
The game lasts for 8 rounds, or if people's units are not dead by then, and then the person with the most trays wins. What's cool about it is there are different scenario cards which might make you want to try to do different things. For example, you might be tasked with trying to flank my units as many times as possible. You might have one scenario where you're trying to get into my deployment zone and you score points that way. You might have one objective which might be to try and focus down one unit because it's a bounty for you. So it's kind of customizable in that sense. It's not always just about running into each other and killing each other. It's about strategic thinking. And what's great about it is, okay, like I knew you were going to charge me there, so maybe I should have tried and get a shot off beforehand. But I don't know how fast these guys are going to go. So perhaps instead I would try and do a melee attack, which goes much later, but then I might be able to just do a simple punch and maybe kill a few of the guys. So it's a balancing act to try and work out what your opponent's really going to be doing.
So it's a strategy.
Yeah, essentially in this case. I mean, I now have this guy over here and I'm thinking, well, do I want to try and flank her, or maybe she's going to run herself into these guys, so maybe I want to try and get around her a bit more and open herself up like that. I might want to just stick back with him and start spraying acid at her instead of trying to get in close and trying to bite her down. There's a lot of play in this game, and honestly, the rules are simple. It's not even like there's no tons amount of rules. It's simply not even 10 pages of rules with iconography with it. And the game is a good price. So normally it would cost 2,000 Rand, which is roughly what most war games are going for. I think the new 8th edition is like that. But if you do buy that icon, it's only going to cost you 160 or 1,600 because you get a 20% discount. Because
but at the beginning where you set up, you get to place your stuff wherever you want to.
No. Well,
scenarios let you choose that.
So there might be a scenario where you have to place your guys in the center of the table narrowly. There might be a scenario where you have to place them at either ends of the table. So
there's different ones.
Yeah, and so I'm thinking, well, I'm not going to deploy my archers in front of your cavalry. That's just a bad idea. But likewise, you want to make sure that your rune golem can charge straight onto people, because if you notice with him, he doesn't have any turning things. He can't do a nice curve. So he's always blocked movement forward, straight, and down. And there are more expansions. Also, if you don't like these two factions, later in the year there's going to be adding elves in 2 months' time.
Oh, nice.
And if you don't like elves...
How many people are playing this? So they're playing it in clubs and stuff?
Yeah.
Or?
So there is, Ramberg? The Nexus in Ramberg?
Yeah.
So we had a tournament a month ago. We're doing another tournament in a month's time, and that's going to be 150 points. There is the Wargaming Club in Bedford View. They have a
Where in Bedford View?
I forget the actual name of the club, unfortunately, but it should be easy enough to find on Facebook. It should be, I think by the church.
Well, don't write the discount out for us, because I've got an account with Solarpop.
Don't worry. But
so I would just buy it through them.
Yeah, but to be fair,
this is actually quite a nice game.
It helps
that you've explained it.
Yeah, that's the thing. The thing is, it's not long. I mean, you could probably get this done with an hour and a half, and you get enough points for you and a friend to play. Or if you do like me, just get 2 boxes, and then I have 200 points for me and my friend to just cram. And there's upgrades.
So you can get expansions to get more characters.
So the one, I just got an expansion, because the expansions just came out for Icon. There's one expansion that adds a necromancer riding, well, basically a tidal wave of skulls, which is pretty cool. There's one expansion which adds a new hero for the cavalryman. And what's great is, if I don't, for example, want my hero to be front and center, I can just give her an upgrade, and all of a sudden now, she's now leading my spearman, and her ability applies to the spearman. There's a lot of customization.
And then the spearman isn't there.
Well, no, the spearman is still here, but she's now giving her abilities to them. Likewise, I could have the wound golem soak up damage for my spearmen and put them in the front using these upgrades here.
So there's different ways you can win.
Yeah, even in the base game, there's different ways you can build your army. For example, you don't have to have a block of 4 spearmen or a block of 4 soldiers. If I wanted to, I could have 2 separate blocks of 2 guys. And that gives me more options to do, that gives me more movements to do, but likewise means my guys are easy to get picked off. I could, if I wanted to, what's cool is you don't have to look at any other pieces of paper when you're building your army. It's all over here, 100 points. So if I wanted to, I could have 12 blocks or 12 trays of skeletons, and that's going to be 64 points right there. And then that's the amount of upgrades I can have attached to them.
So what races are in this box?
So this is, you get humans and undead, and later on will be elves and demons. Do take a look. The Nexus does have copies of it and copies of the expansion, so you can take a look and see how it's
Well, that's what we were doing. We were on our way to get an expansion for Hero Realms, and then we thought, let's talk about this. So we were on our way to get stuff. So let's go take a look. What?
My pleasure, guys. Thank you.
No, thank you. And we know how to play Pokemon. And someone who's built a Snow Queen. And here is Yu-Gi-Oh!
But it was fun.
No, that's what we used to do. We used to paint our Warhammer models and get to that, but it used to take months to paint. Magic. Oh, don't say that. And here is Hero Realms, which we're going to go buy the character packs.
Are you serious? Oh, wow. Okay.
And here's the Valerian experience, where you go through a tunnel, have an experience with mugs.
Daddy, we went past it. It's this way.
There's more panels. Oh, look. That's the professional cosplayer.
When you're doing, say you're doing a convention, you've got your bookings for conventions.
Yes.
Maybe up to a year in advance, hopefully.
Yeah.
So you know your schedule. STCC, when do you start planning your STCC costumes?
I plan about 3 months ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
One costume, there's 4.
I do 4 new costumes usually.
Wow. So the planning is going to be 3 months in advance.
Yes.
3 months, 4 costumes.
Yes.
Let's go past the artist alley and then we'll go end up at the shop.
I wouldn't mind getting like that. Do the characters come pre-painted?
No. You have to paint them. Pikachu's! Oh, check out that cool Harry Potter.
They're going to waters now. I'll take my phone conference, whatever it was. It's a bird.
Crazy car. We don't know these people. We don't know them. Oh, you're doing multiple games. I'm like, how is this one game?
I am that skilled.
Oh, okay.
Do you want to play a game?
We were on our way to go buy the expansions to Hero Realms, so that's why he's like pulling me.
Cool.
I might not need it. Yeah, because what I'm disappointed at is some people that have just played 3 games and then just gone home. So I'm like, do I include them now or not? Cool, thanks. Oh, this is the game. One of the games that they want to use next year in our attack.
Okay.
So you've got to actually flick the penguins through the door. Oh, you suck. You suck again. And then I've got to come around here.
Get a fish.
Do I get a fish?
Yeah. And you get a card. Which is points. So once everyone's had a chance to be the chaser, as one person chases the others, then you add up all the points and see who
I
wins.
got to that door. How is that possible? I
I got 2 fishes.
And 2 cards.
There we go. I win. Oh!
I get a fish. That's funny.
Ice cool.
It's like...
Do you think the girls would like something like this?
Yeah, they're just like...
How much is it?
It's $6.50, but we've got a 20% discount.
Oh, I've got one. Am I supposed to get another one?
I think that's specifically for the game that's original.
Oh, Runeworks.
But I'll give you one for ice cool.
No, come on, I want a penguin.
What's your name?
Brian.
Cool. So there you have one for...
Ooh, let me give you cards back. Thank you.
Okay.
I thought it was a sheep. Shame. I'm feeling sorry for Stuart.
Pokemon Go, and then I got them to sign up.
So you're getting some sign-ups?
Yeah, I'll start it from there.
Why are you Pokemon Go?
It's who's battling. What's up?
So I've got everyone. So we've got like 36. I've shuffled the seeds already. So we've all shuffled up.
Cool.
Ready to go.
No, click start.
You want to sign in?
Oh, on your phone?
Yeah, let me...
Oh, sign in. Oh, I would have told it to you, but there's a ton of people that know this password. I've even had to remove the @ sign because you can't use @ on a web browser on a PlayStation.
Oh, okay.
Seriously. Plonker.
Brings up that
Literally. So my normal password that oh, it's capital F. This thing is case sensitive. Sorry about that. Not the password, the username. So when you're looking for your password,
I know mine's...
what's this?
It's just
Not now.
remember,
No.
save, yeah.
And then, come on. Load. Is it orientation?
Maybe because I haven't started it yet?
No, it should be giving you a list. What's it called? Icon. Just start it. If you've done the random.
Icon Tekken.
There it is. Oh, suck. It's done something stupid. Because you got one game and then...
Yeah, I think it's because of the amount of people that...
Can you get it? So go to Icon Tekken. Challenge for the Icon Tekken.
Yeah, I'll tell the guys there.
Everybody. Okay. So, but you can start all of the games.
Start tournament.
You good?
Yeah, perfect.
Awesome. Okay, thanks.
So it's got these two games, but we can start these others at the same time. You happy?
No, randomizing is cool. That's
As long as it's fair. I'm all for fair. In Pokemon Go, can you believe it? It's got nothing. They didn't give him an adapter to see the screen or... Sorry.
No worries. I'm enjoying the seats, I'm not going to lie.
So you're sitting, are you playing something at least, keeping yourself entertained? Thank you. Awesome. What's in here? Will they beat you up? Come to our VIP. Just one last thing. In here, they have all the role playing, where you grab a scenario, you grab a dungeon master, and you play. Mastered by Geek XP.
You know too many people.
I know way too many people.
And you can't even remember half their names.
Yes. Well, that half of the problem is because I can't remember too many of the names.
I must say that. Especially against the flag.
Do you want to check? Oh, there's fight tonight. Here's where the knights chill. This is where the knights chill. Where's your beer?
If you can find us some beer, we'll be a free Friday night.
So the knights are upset because there's no beer. First.
How's it going?
Good, how are you?
Good. We're doing a special today.
Or is there something else?
If you go over yeah, coupons. If you go over 500 grand, I can give you 7% off, and over 1,000, I can give you 10% off.
Nice.
Isn't this what we just...
Yeah, that's the Warhammer.
That's Warhammer.
Yeah.
This is a different one. What was it called again?
That one was called RuneScape.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
How you doing?
Good. Oh, it's the other Hero Realms, the packs. Ah. Is that why you brought me right here? Where's RuneScape? RuneWorks.
Rune Wars.
Rune Wars.
Okay, Rune Wars is like a big thing.
Yeah, I know. We just went through the demo. That's the humans and undead.
Yeah, but the problem with this box is it's sort of stupid.
It's sort of stupid. Yeah, we just played it. We just looked and played a bit.
It is.
And the expansions, I was really wanting to see what expansions you had.
Yeah, at the moment.
Oh, so those are actual dice. Let me take the dice off.
Dice. And then we have the Quan Infantry Command, Oathsworn Cavalry.
So it's going to end up being the same as Warhammer.
Infantry, and then we have, that's a play match. It's similar. It's an easy game to play though, it's easy to get
Yeah, obviously they've got built. It's like they're taking the benefits of X-Wing.
Yeah, pretty much, and then converting. Yeah, so it's quite easy to get into, I think. It's a really good option if you're looking for a war game, actually.
But now he's into his Hero Realms.
A little bit.
That's why we came here, to get the character packs. Because we've been playing, but now we want a little character pack. I didn't know they were separate. I thought they were all together. Ooh, bugger.
Well done, Daddy. Well
Sorry.
done, Daddy.
So do you want to get... Which ones do you want, boy?
There's lots.
I know there's lots. Which one do you want?
I don't know.
Just all of them.
Wizard, you can be a thief, you can be a fighter.
No, I want to buy two, and then I want to try it. And then I want to do the wizard.
I want to do the fighter.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah, the one guy. I do want to gift up.
What do we pay?
You pay right here.
Oh, is this?
Roman
balls.
Card or cash?
Do you have cash on you, boy?
Yes.
Do you have 200 rand? No. So a card.
I can pay with my card, but I don't have my thing here.
It's 100.
No, it's fine. Let me pay, boy. It's the White Ranger. No, because then you've got to start buying the paints, boy, and paintbrushes, and you've got to get really into it.
So do they come white?
They're sort of grey, yeah. That's how they look when you take them out. But they're unpainted.
Yeah, and then like you got to sit there and okay, I understand the fun of painting it, but
it's more of a hobby though. Wargaming, most wargaming stuff is more of a hobby. Except X-Wing is pre-painted. Though,
yeah.
So. Most wargaming stuff is actually more you build it, you paint it. Though.
I understand that. I'm fine with that. It's just
too much.
Sushi dice.
Yeah, I saw that.
There you go.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Let's go play. We've actually got it set up. We were like ready to play.
I still want to give it a try though.
What, the other one?
Yeah, that's what was its name? Something War.
Oh, Rune War. And then this is it. So this is just Star Wars the same way as that.
So this one, if you like the big battle.
So this is Armada. Oh, this is the big one. There's tons of ships here. Where's this one? No. This is Star Wars Destiny. Where is X-Wing? Here's X-Wing. So yeah, you get those and you don't have to paint them. In the same way that you were playing Rune Wars, you use the little markers to pre-say exactly what you're going to do. See? And then you fight like that. Sorry? I know. I'm gonna. I don't really. Let me answer it. Oh, it's Candace. Come here. Oh, you can go there. I'm here now. Or do you want me to go?